Also, 1 second, guys. Give him a couple minutes for people to get in. Right. Okay. Like I said, I'll give it another minute or so for anyone who needs to, anyone who wants to be in here can get in here. But yeah, like I said, not. I don't think we had that many good like parts to be honest, at all. Like I think like, even when we were winning, like we were winning off like just using pressing triangle buttons. Like I feel like we went in a lot today with like a lot of triangle buttons with like no plan, which is just not really what you want. Ideally, like you don't really want to. I don't know, walk in like with no plan at all. But we'll have a look. Like I said, I definitely wasn't our best day today. I'm about to say, other than Dorado, at one time when we had Matty or whatever, this is like consistently the worst block. This is like the worst block we played in a while. It's kind of rough. But the thing is about like sucking, right, and being bad in a scrim, it means there's plenty to look at. Whereas, you know, if you played like perfectly, you know what I mean, like you just roll the enemy team or whatever and everything goes correctly, then you're never going to learn anything, right? May's meta, May's good. A, I like playing meta, and B, I like playing May, to be honest. May's just a great hero. Very annoying to play though. Play against. Like I said, so almost done, guys. Like I said, sorry, I'm just ordering me dumb real fast. But yeah, I don't know. There was like I said, there's a lot. I think personally, there's a lot to learn today because we just did. Like it didn't really feel like any one person was firing on all cylinders. Like I don't know. There were like all 6 of us could have done something better on every map. Like I don't think like any of us had like this is not really an individual meta. Like it's not like a crazy individual meta where you can make like tons of plays, but at the same time, like we should be able to do better individually and as a team like today than we did today. Can't beat yourselves up over it. It's a Scrim. It's really hard to stay consistent on console when you're not paid money to play the game. You know what I mean? Like if you're being paid, you know, 60 grand a year or whatever. Well, my order. Yeah, I don't know. It is frustrating, but then like I enjoyed this part. Like I didn't enjoy the Scrim while I was actually playing it that much because I just felt like I knew I could do better. Like there's a lot of things that I could personally do better, which is, you know, I was getting frustrated with myself. But well, I'm about to say it's Tardis or Brusick and me, Tardis and Brusick are on DPS. Ali, Poke and Bananas are on support, and Benno, Banta and Bonnie are on tanks. Oh my, yeah, in the order I got medium pizza. I got like there's a Monday to Friday deal from the Domino's I'm at. So it's like a medium pizza, like chicken bits and like a scrumptious side, and then I ordered cookies as well. Just man, cookies are great. Okay, so right, let's get on to this. Enough sitting around. Domino's order. Domino's all done. I start with like I'll do the ones that Ali was in first, and then I'll do Ilios last. Ilios, who played really bad, but I'll do the one. You know. No, not for me. Well, sharing. Right, okay, let's have a look. Yeah, Benno basically doesn't play, let's be honest. Okay. So we'll talk about stuff just for everyone on the stream who's maybe wasn't in the scrim. So we'll look at the team comps. Everything's meta except we're running Anna and they're running Moira, right? So advantages of Moira. Moira pisses out a fuck ton of healing. Obviously the healing orb is like super overpowered. Like combined with the piss is super good. She can fade around the wall, which is super strong, which means you know, she can get around the wall faster than any other support. Maybe Baptiste, if Baptiste plays close. Oh, actually, a good counter to this comp with the Moira is to run Ryan, Orisa, Baptiste, because it's just there's no utility. Like you don't have to worry about a nade ever, and then you just have more damage. Actually, that's what we should have done. Actually, we should have just made Joe play Orisa and Ali and Baptiste, but we'd have probably still died to the flanking McCree anyway. So more healing and coalescences every fight, but we have utility in Anna. So we have sleeps. Well, that's the plan. That's the plan, bananas. Really, I'm gonna be honest, mate. That's what you should be doing. But we'll have a look at this. We'll have a look what goes on here. Okay, and obviously, so we have Anna. So we have antis, which is just a death sentence for anyone in their team. A sleep dart is as good as a kill. And Nano's a better ult than Coalescence, like breaking open a point. So if you can just Nano Ryan, blast their Ryan open, we should be good. Okay. Okay. We come main, I don't particularly like it. But we go main. Main, you eat a lot of choke and you can just die to McCree. Like here, like already, like, you always talk about you. Like, it doesn't matter because they back up. But if they didn't back up and stay there, look where you are, like, with Shaco and the Mei. And look where the rest of our team is.
Ready for battle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like especially all of these games, Ali, every single one of these games, I think you should be like this is like okay distance, but even this is like too far. Because look how far body is and look how far you are, and then you hesitate here. Now if they were like this is okay because. So this is alright because of the what's it called? Because they dropped, but at the same time, like look how far you're back already, and you're always at a disadvantage. You're out Lucio Aura. You and Brussick are now out of Lucio Aura, and we're not pushing. So let's have a look. Let's have a look what's going on. So flashbang over the shield. It gets DM, so it's fine. So I use flashbang. Wall, bad wall, but we're pushing on it. What happens to Ali here? Where does Ali die first?
Defend objective A.
I didn't see Ali's health bar at all. He's full, he's full, he's full, he's full, he's full, he's full. He's full. He gets fire strike to half. He gets fire strike to half and hit by a Rhine hammer. Okay, so that's not Joe's fault because Joe had to DM the flashbang. Ali probably should be around here. So this is the only time, like you know, like we're like so about playing close. Like you're looking for an anti here. Like this is like an anti spot. You're looking for an anti here. But what you've done is you've been hit by 175 by the Ryan, and then you've been finished off by the Moira orb. So I'd argue you should be like here where Joe is. Like if you were where Joe is, like Bananas can speed you round the wall if he gets walled off or whatever. But instead you're just a little bit too close, and Ali just gets clattered for 175 off the right. Okay, let's just double check. I'm pretty sure like so the fire strike will be 100, and it'll be the Rhine swing will be the 75, and then that Moira will finish you off. Right. Look. So you see like we DM. Did we? I assume we DM that. God, watch this.
Ready. Attackers incoming.
Like you said.
Defend objective A.
I actually didn't pay attention to the DM until this watch. Make sure Joe DMs this. Probably does, yes. Yes, flashbang. Probably still has some DM here. Oh, he just doesn't eat the fire strike. Yeah, maybe a little bit on Joe's, bad, but yeah, like you said, you went for an anti, and you could make the same anti from there. You can make the same anti from like a little bit behind the Ryan. It's too greedy and too risky, so you end up losing this fight. Speed up a little bit. Basically, this point we're just trying to get a pick, but it's just not going to happen. They chase Joe, very smart. Joe jumps off. Very good. So that fight we just lost Anna, so we lost our main engine straight away. That's it, that's all over. Let's have a look at this fight. Walking in. See, this is a little bit better. So this is when we call for the rotation. So we call left. Yeah, but you're also lagging, Joe, which doesn't help. You know what I mean? Like I said, honest, right. The biggest thing, right, in general, I want everyone to like take away. Anyone who was on my team, anyone who was any team anyway, is if you have a bad scrim, don't beat yourself up about it. It doesn't mean anything. As long as you know where you went wrong and like why things are going wrong, then it's fine. I did not play that well this scrim. Rialto I played well. I'll give myself that. On Rialto I played better or well, but on like Ilios I played really bad. The last map I was playing Diva. I did as well as I could do on Diva, I think. But like, don't beat yourself up about it. Exactly. Go again, indeed. Right, so we lost Ali first fight. Ali gets fire strike and hit by a hammer, so that's a little bit unlucky. But this is like, it's not bad considering Ali died first. We've almost got Nano, which were pretty even ults. So if I'm blue team, I push Coalesce with this. I like push with Coalescence. I think this is where we do the rotation. So we show ourselves left, so the whole team is set up, and then we push right. Now I do a vertical wall here, not because Moira's on this side of the wall and the Ryan's on this side. Like if I wall him here, it doesn't actually wall him anything off. So this is why I've gone for the vertical. Whether it's the right thing is another thing here or there. But I don't think it's that bad. Like it could be better. Could be behind the Ryan, and touching this side, but I think it's just too easy. So I'm really out of position. But look at, I'm really out of position. They're amazing, a lot better position. I'm super out of position to break this wall from the speed boost, and we all get through, which is good. As long as Ellie doesn't drop the wrong way. So I've had to use block early, which is not good. But I asked Joe for help. Okay, just Shackle doesn't kill me. Good anti. This is going to win us the fight, I think. So I should have asked Joe for help for this. I think I might have even done it, but since I use ice block, I need help. Yeah. Big pin on Bonnie and a nano on bananas. So it's unlucky. I don't know, like it's unlucky. Like just is the off nano on bananas. That's fine. So Bonnie gets pinned. He can't do more. He has to hold chill because he's been coalesced and being froze. We missed the nano. The wall wasn't the greatest, but we do kill their Ryan somehow. Oh, because of the anti. This is like the power of Anna. Even though we completely bollocks this fight like a long time ago, like we've actually recovered it pretty well. Okay, so we are now. It's now a 4v thing. Will be. I'm doing a runner. See if I can get out. Oh, okay. Bananas makes a play. Big play. Good play. Nice heals from Ali. Now we're just going to come back to play point because we realise we're at 4v6. So make sure if Ali gets frozen here, big boop. Okay. So even though we've completely scuffed this, we've really scuffed this. Hey guys, even though we've scuffed this, so the wall wasn't the greatest. Buddy gets pinned and taken out at the start of the game. We managed to turn it around because their team's a little bit scattered. Like they didn't recover from the anti in time to get the heals up, so the Ryan dies, and then Bananas makes a play. This play actually just wins us this point by killing the McCree, because the rest of it's now clean up. And we now have an Anna, and then Moira is just over there with no fade. Moira's got no fade, so these characters are not getting healed, these heroes are not going to get healed. So that's just trying to clean them up. We use beat 2. Right, we'll clean it up. Right. Nice sleep to stop the contest, and now we push Ryan. I push Ryan to continue the stagger, but at this point, one of us should be on cart. Probably. Who should we want to cart here? We want Diva, because Diva can chase. So we want Lucio. Maybe Anna or McCree. Either Anna or McCree should be on cart right now. He's still coming out, so we've still got time. But we chase these kills. We get the May. See, like, someone should be on cart now. Okay, we start going back to cart, so it's not the end of the world. No, yeah, but the thing is, like, hey Streep, the thing is, I don't think you wasted beat at all. I think you used beat correctly, because like otherwise, if we lost that fight, then we've committed like Nano, and we committed like and we lost another fight on first, and they have like this massive ult. Look at their ult bank right now. Okay, it's like a half a thing, but I don't think that's perfectly fine. That's a good time to use beat. So we finish up the May, and then we start to run away. Now what happens here? I tried to get everyone up. Oh, that's unlucky. I tried to wall everyone up to come to the high ground. I can get up to high ground this way, but they couldn't. Okay, that's lucky. And because of it, Shako dies. Right. This is something I'm learning. Like, I've seen people be walled up onto high ground so much. Yes and no, Silvio, because they were all there as a 6. So if we were pushing cart, we could have pushed all this distance while we were chasing and cleaning up kills off that blizzard. So the amount of space you create is just a lot higher. Plus their diva wasn't in position, so I can actually get it off. Like if the diva's in position, it's like you have to think about it. It becomes like a mind game thing. Like personally, I would use that blizzard like most of the time, even if it's just a solo blizzard on the Ryan. As long as the Ryan kills, you've won the team fight, and then I could spend my time trying to get ult charge off the cleanup. So they high noon and a defensive wall, and they shatter and coalesce. So they use 3 ults, and they all gets wasted. But we've lost Brustic, so we have to go back all the way up. So they have May Blizzard, so our play should be speed high noon, and we look for eating this blizzard. Yeah, like I said, we messed up a little bit by not touching cart earlier, but we should have done it. Right, so we wait picking up Brustic and we go again. So our play should just be speed high noon. Let's see what happens here. But you see, like this is how close. I want like even maybe the Joe to be to where we are right now. Like I like Ali's position here, perfect, because he's in before this wall coming off. But look at Brustic. Like Brustic A has like no sightlines. Maybe if we left him a little bit from spawn. But I say we didn't lose. They actually just were a lot better than I expected, to be honest. They played really well. They were actually quite organised. That was the thing that confused me. So like this positioning is good. I like how close you are, but this is like we're talking about Brustic. Like Brustic as the McCree should like be where Ali is now. So we should all be in for this spell. They get flashbanged, but Brustic is okay. Luckily the wall's not perfect. If the wall was a little bit crossed, then Brustic would literally just be AFK for a second. So we made a nano play. Their entire team is really low. They blizzard. Oh, where's Joe? Where did Joe go? Oh, Joe's up here trying to eat the blizzard. We couldn't do it. So even though we did everything right, we got through the wall. We got through the wall. We nanoed the Ryan. We're going to lose this because of the Diva Bomb and the So GG's go next. They use Blizzard and Diva Bomb and B. So last fight they used 3 ults. This fight they used 3 ults. That's pretty good for us, even though it doesn't look it. We're going to come in with high. We still got speed high noon, and we only used 2 ults. Oh yeah. No, that's not wrong. Like I feel like our team has better potential, maybe, which is maybe a little bit arrogant. But I think they played really well, and like we didn't adapt to their Moira play at all. Like their Moira play was actually, like, it was good for Moira. You know what I mean? Like we didn't actually play around their Moira very well at all. So anyway, so yeah, we lose this fight. They use 6 ults in 2 fights, which is good for us. So they have like absolutely nothing. Maybe Coalescence, like because. But we have Diva Bomb and a high noon play. So we should. Okay, so we open up with a Diva Bomb because this place is really hard to hide from Diva Bomb. Like, that's just Lucia's about to find out. Yep, it's really hard to hide from Diva Bomb in this place. But even here, look how far we are from Bonnie. Bonnie hasn't pinned. Okay, let's have a look. So we Diva Bomb. I put a wall up and then drop it just to see if it catches people out. So, okay, we're going to look inside, but when actually, like, it doesn't matter. Like, maybe Brew can make this flank, but I should be right by Bonnie now. But I say, where's Lucio? Where's Bananas? Bananas is basically by Bonnie. Bonnie is the closest one. Where's? So I should be here. We should all be a little bit closer, if I'm honest. Ali should be front of the cart. I should be like here. Bonnie should be here. Because right now Bonnie's going to probably die. Good nade. Okay, good nade. Okay. Bonnie does die. I seem to remember him dying, yeah. I think just Bonnie just needs to just chill out a little bit more. He gets nade and just instantly starts swinging. Before he gets hold up. But like, I'm not talking about like, I want to know how we lost team fights, and I want to look at like positioning stuff. So this is good. We opener's good. Bonnie gets held up. And he just gets deleted. And maybe this is like maybe like I think when like this situation would be probably cool for DM, but we trade main tanks, it doesn't make much of a difference. Our Joe gets stuck on the lamppost and gets really upset. That's like, so what happened? So where's Bananas here in this situation? Where is Bananas? 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's taxiing Bonnie. Okay. Right. So I think that. But I say so. This might be a mistake on Banana's fault for thinking the fight was over, but I think that until they are literally in full retreat, we shouldn't be taxiing anyone. Because this. Did you? I don't think you die here. Did you? What did you die? You die to what? Oh, you do die. Oh. Alright, mate. Let's take it back. In that moment, then. Oh, Ali must have got his nade or something. No, that's fine then. I thought that you were back to taxi him and left Ali by himself. We almost lose this. Luckily that wall like makes a difference, like a little bit, slowing them down. Then we freeze them away, trying to kill me, the witch. Yeah, I die across Matt to a Lucia bunch of headshots. Look at this man! Look at him! Okay, so we've cleaned up as much as we can. So we have high noon, so we're going for a speed high noon now to keep them in spawn. Because the DM is going to have to use also 2 seconds of DM to keep the main, and the mains have to use like either one of her cooldowns like to stay alive. So this is a good play. Shaco's going to make a play because Ali's high ground. I don't even mind Ali's positioning. Ali's positioning is nice if there wasn't a Shaco just up here. So they do this in high noon. Ali calls it out. Okay, well done by Joe to keep it all to himself. We high noon, it breaks, damages shield a little bit and gets Diva mech. Okay, that's not too bad. So even now we've lost our main healer and we've lost our Diva, and they've only lost their Diva, so we should probably lose this, but because they've lost the Diva, I take a risky play. I wouldn't do this in another match, but I did it anyway. So it's just freezing people up. And Nemesis kind of bots out a little bit, to be honest. If Nemesis fades out of here, they actually probably win this, but they fade into it. So their Ryan's frozen, and we're in a good at this point. But it's risky, we almost lost that fight because we lost our main healer off our flank. So that's a good positioning. Okay, we're up here to like try to get. I should be up there too, but I'm pushing payload. I should be up there too because I'm trying to build a blizzard. It's more important than high noon. We have Nano, so our engagement should just be Nano Ryan. Nano Ryan and like pressure the May, because we know they haven't used Blizzard like the entire map. I think no, they used Blizzard at the start of second, but we should. But we don't call this out. I remember at the time we don't call this out actually that they have Blizzard. And every time their tell for Blizzard was this: like they put up a wall, then they Blizzard the wall. So I think next time we play like against these teams, like if we see like bad May walls, I think we should just like insta DM them and start backing away. Like our whole team response should be to be back away to stop this from going on. Kind of lucky. Joe almost eats it, to be fair. Barney goes for a slam, but this could all just be death, I think. We trade the May, that's good. Okay, but we've lost main tank and they have shatter, so surely we lose this. I've got caught and isolated. I'm probably going to die. Yep. So regroup. There you go, Blizzard off. That's the... Okay, well, forget. Okay, so they're Coalescence, Shatter, do the bomb. We have High Noon. So again, so if I'm my team, I'm not telling us to like speed up. Let's have a look at this positioning when we turn this corner. Oh good, we all stack up. This is what we should be doing here. This like stacking up against like corners and playing corners is really important. Now look at the distance, look at the distance. Good, good. A little bit off. Tiny, tiny bit off. Oh hang on, shit, I'll get my pizza. One sec. Okay, so we're a little bit unlucky, but the payload helps us out. So like the positioning's not too bad. But now at this point, what's going on? We're gonna die to this. Are we? No? Okay, we're all safe. This wall... why did I wall this? We have look, I might... Oh, this is probably mine. Yeah, he launched at the wall first. You can eat it through the wall though, can't you? I'm pretty sure. Oh, so I looked a wall off. Looked a wall off Shaco actually. I think. Oh, either that or the random miss. We're gonna lose this fight. Oh, yeah, we do. I'm caught in no man's land, am I? Wait, what? How did I get back? Okay, let's talk about what went wrong here. Okay, so going well. Still well. This right here, Brusick, in my opinion, should just be looking at T2. Like, we have literally just all ignored that one character that can stop Bonnie doing this thing. It's my fault, my bad too. I'm looking for a wall on the Rhine. Looking by this, I'm guessing it's the Rhine and not Shaco I'm going for. But we should all be on this. Look. We should all be on this. Does this May ever get looked at? 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 Okay, so the May never got looked at. That's a big one. That's just a really bad like shot calling mistake. Like no one's like the May. Like, this is what happened to the May like quite often. And it's really frustrating. So the May's in no man's land. We could force that ice block and then she's effectively useless, and we could just burn her as soon as she comes out of pop. But I think that should be on Brusick a little bit to turn around and look at that when we're coming in. I know we were tunneling the Rhine. We had like pure tunnel vision. Like, how do I get out? I don't, right? Please tell me I don't. Okay, I come to help Bonnie. Even though this fight is lost, I come to help Bonnie. Because there's a 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they've only lost 1 on this set. My wall's good. Bonnie's been fan hammered, double fan hammered. And what's going on here? Okay, so Brussels killed 3 Bobby, and we've actually this fight took so long that I think some of our respawns come back, Brussels has come back. It's just like, you know what I mean, about scrappy. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can eat it through any walls. You can eat it through walls in general, but you can also eat it through Maywall. The only thing you'll watch out for the Maywall is that the cast time is quicker. So obviously because it hits the wall, it starts to activate faster. Possibly in this situation. But I got a good defensive wall, and we're stuck in this room. It's just me and you versus 1, 2, 3. But it's a baby diva. That was why Blizzard. I didn't get frozen, but you, or you try to keep me alive, but maybe this wasn't necessarily needed. They were all like crumbling anyway, but that probably wasn't needed. So what's the play now? I should be getting taxied back. We should just hide. This is what Bonnie probably wants the entire stream for. I don't think it's like it was just a super scrappy fight. I think our biggest mistake is that we called the Ryan, right? We tunneled the Ryan, and we all commit on the Ryan. You see, McCree, me, and Ryan all commit on the enemy Reinhardt, but we don't look at the Mei, and the Mei stops Bonnie doing anything because he's just constantly being frozen down. So between like Bananas, Joe, me, Brussick, everyone other than Bonnie should be looking at this Mei and just be like, what the hell are they doing, and forcing cooldowns. But we didn't, and that's on us. That is on us. That's not Bonnie. Bonnie can't really do anything. Maybe Bonnie can turn around and get a licking, but at the same time, like, it shouldn't. No, you know, that should be us. So, look at position. Like this fight, we don't even look at positioning, but like even right now, you're playing high up. That's fine. I don't mind it up there because even if you get walled off, you can heal over the top. They high noon, so I walled off the high noon to make it come round. We lose shield. Now, I have no clue why blue team doesn't just hard engage us right now. Nice sleep on the diva.
60 seconds.
Okay, watch this in slow motion. Yeah, that was what Bonnie did. That was actually kind of sick. That was really nice. So this play all comes about by the diva coming up for you. So this is good positioning. Because I thought if we are playing aggressive, this positioning's too much, because if they all here, you can't see anything. But because we're still at this, as long as you get ready to drop, it's fine. Right, but this positioning actually wins us the fight because the diva comes up to contest you. Okay. So the diva comes up to contest you and you sleep them. And they don't push, so this is just like, luckily like for us, like a bunch of mistakes on the enemy's behalf. So you get slept. And he just turns around and shatters the entire team, including a beat. And we high noon. Nice, okay. That was really nice, everybody. And we win. Okay. Right.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
So far the positioning's not too bad. Going wrong. The positioning's not too bad, and I don't think like our attack wasn't that bad. The fact they had to use like a bunch of like what's it called? They had to use so many ults. Like they used 6 ults in 2 fights back there. We only use like 1, maybe 2 a fight.
Ready for battle.
Problem is right now our fights are really scrappy, so they take very long.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Let's quickly talk about why you hold here for the people that don't do it. Right. Firstly, you know, on our attack, Ali got left behind in this situation. It's the same as like playing goats with like a Zen. You can look for the Ana right in the back, or in this case it's really hard because it's a Moira. You hit the Moira once she fades. But look at the McCree and the May. They might get left behind by the Reinhardt. They're actually doing really well. So that's really well done by them to get in close. But like, if this is an Ana instead of a Moira, if this is an Ana instead of the Moira has to go all the way around this wall to get a heal off on the Rein. Well, we actually make the wrong decision, but still win, in my opinion. So we go for the tanks. You can see us. We're looking at the tanks rather than the backline. Look at this backline. All of this backline should just die. Okay, it's free shooting for Ali and Brustic, but we make the wrong decision. We go for front line rather than backline. Gets walled. I'm going straight on Shaco because he's just really annoying. And like ice block panic ice block instead of doing it. But in the meantime, that Bolly's being bullied. Where's Ali? Okay, Ali's in a good spot. Bananas has helped me out. That's fine. Now we need to help Ali. Good, he gets an aid off. Good help. Okay, it turns out okay. But we just like this is just a bad decision from us. We should just all just murder that backline. Ryan frozen and May frozen. Oh push. I got no reg on that Lucio right there. Force the flashbang. See, I want to play spawn and wall them off. Hey, this is just us monging, right? This is literally just us monging it out. So we decided to push the spawn. Like, there's more of like a. Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, backline would have been so much better. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I just thought we were a little bit excited today. I don't know why. I think we're just happy to scrim. But we're trying to push their spawn because, again, we don't show our opponents enough respect. And we should just set up on the high ground. We don't. And it's actually going to cost us because Bonnie gets locked on low ground. But I was just trying his best to speed him out, actually. Almost does it. I've gone down to help Bonnie. No, I'm down here. The Ryan's absolute one. I panic Blizzard, which is just not ideal. We keep committing. We just keep committing. Ali drops. Keep committing. It's not good from us. We just waste Hainu and we waste Mail. We use Nano. All because we decide to push aggressively. And all we get in return is a Diva mech. That's it. So they have a full 6 coming back to point. Okay, one might be a little bit later than the other. They have a full 6 and we have like 4 people here. But we go get taxi, so it's a 3v6. All because we pushed the spawn. Right, we use our last ult what we have left, which is fine. The Steve Bomb's pretty good. I like the Steve Bomb. It's probably going to sit right on the baby Diva or the Shaco. Oh, we were kind of unlucky. If that didn't hit the roof, that kills these two instead. But we got the Lucio. So even though we completely mogged it, we used 4 ultimates in their spawn. We used 3 ultimates in their spawn and got no value. We just put it back with a Diva Bomb. It's still losable. If they get a Blizzard up, we still lose. Luckily, the Diva Bomb was really set so they had a May set up early. I don't like this personally myself. I never like trying to hold here. Like, if you want to stop them coming to the choke, play point here and just wall off this way. Like, okay, they can go high ground and touch the point, but it means they have to go back, up the stairs, round, and thing will be. But like right now, the May's just sort of monging it out because he's just too far forward, and the Ryan's back here, the distance. Brassic is doing the same in his defence. Brassic is in. Maybe Brassic was the one who touched the point. I don't know why McCree is the one touching the point. It's so weird. Okay, but we get to kill May, I think. No, oh, Bonnie eats that. Ooh. Okay, we might lose this. Never mind. We have to commit beat. Good beat. Very good beat. Okay. Super good beat there. Keep us all alive, but they get Blizzard off. There's Joe. Joe's up on high ground. That's fine. So, wait, are they still going to lose this? No way. Nah, for that sake. So, okay, so the first mistake is don't go into their spawn. Just play normally, you monks. This team will be better than we gave them respect for. In our defence, they did use 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 ultimates to try cap the point, so that's not too bad. So they reset our here you go. So we kind of helped our ult economy a little bit, but they're still at an advantage. So we have beat versus no support ult, and we have shatter versus high noon. So our play should just be speed high noon here. Let's have a look at positioning on the way in. See again, like now look how far we are back. Look how where I am. Look where Bonnie is. Where the rest of the team is. Now either Bonnie needs to come back to us because Bonnie can get walled here, I think. Oh my god. Okay, they still kind of half mold the wall because they have so much space to do it, and you can still go around. But if they walled here, well they should have done. If they walled here, there's actually it's just a death sentence of Bonnie right now. Like this needs to happen. Like if we're calling speed high noon, but say the McCree could be a little bit in the back, but I'd argue this is on Bonnie. I've actually changed my mind because if you're speed high nooning, you gotta look after the McCree. Like it's okay for you to walk forward unless you're like super close. It's okay for you to walk forward. They use beat. I get flashbanged and headshot. No, I don't get flashbanged. I just get headshot. Now it's just die on cart. Or trying to get out. Usually I'd be really upset with this, but they don't push payload, so it's fine. So I think that we should play like... This happens all too often where like... What is this Mei doing? Oh. That's a big blizzard. Big flanky blizzard to be fair. And they commit Diva Bomb. So that's fine. We commit nothing. I think other than I know they use 3 ults. That's fine. If every fight takes them 3 ults to win, that's fine. Now the recontest. This is where it gets dodgy. Because recontesting right now, like we're now taking a 5v6 on point. This is why I called not to do it. Like I really didn't want to contest here. We shouldn't contest here because look where Joe is. Joe is nowhere near to eat anything that's going on Body Shield. We're taking a 5v6. Body has to contest, but the entire time he's being frozen, drilled in the back. I'm looking at Shaco, and he's just about to get around the wall, but Joe's back here, so there's no wonder we lose this fight. Body just has no DM. Our backline gets shattered. I get my blizzard eaten. Because I thought I froze him. You see, like he literally freezes the second afterwards. I thought I froze him, but it didn't happen. And we lose that fight. Which is bad from us. We used 2 ults. We used Nano and we used... We used Nano? No way we didn't. No way we used Nano. On what? Maybe we didn't use Nano. I don't know. But we monged that. We should just not contested. We should have let them have the point. Try to take a fight here as a 6, and then set up on here and just camp their spawn. But instead we can like you can't, like that's just really bad from us. It's super sloppy. You can't win a 5v6. I mean you can, but it's so much harder, and especially Diva. Like if a McCree wasn't there, you know you can sustain. But like Diva's just not. It's just too important. Hey, hey Tally. I say to go die on a point, I ignore my own advice because I think we can get out and then we die, so that's 2 staggers, instead of just going to point. Okay, so literally, we're just bad mistake after bad mistake right now. We contested when we shouldn't have. We contested when we shouldn't have, we got separated on the first part of second point. And then we don't just go to the cart and die. Okay, so all from me. Walls off their Mei because their Mei is really out of position. They counter wall, so the walls are down. They blizzard again, but this blizzard's surely got to be bad. Yeah, this blizzard's just bad, right? Where am I? Because I was really close. Okay, I'm around the corner, so I'm in no man's land. I'm completely fucked. Surely Brussig dies here. Brush it doesn't die, and we get T2. That's impressive.
Draw.
Okay, well then we just peek a high note. Then we peek a high note. So the advantage we worked so hard for, we don't have anymore. I get flashbang, I think. I found the hammered. So we had the advantage here, but we peek a high noon and die. Big anti, big anti. This might be the turnaround. Both of them peaked high noon, but this anti is huge. And their Rem molds it by pinning in, so this means that means we counter the coalescence. I like this. Okay, we use 2 support ults, it's really, really costly, but we're going to win a fight that we just don't have any right to win. Big fire strike, gets 2 accidentally, and the Ryan's getting bullied in the corner. As long as Joe keeps mech here, we're good. Okay, well done, good turnaround. I got separated by the blizzard. Like, but then this is me again. Like, so I'd argue that I know you thought it ended, but you just peaked to high noon. So how do I play this differently? How do I play this differently? I get stunned. I can zoom through it really fast. So I see the Mei here. This is my thinking as the Mei player, right? Look at the Mei distance from the rest of the team. I was like, easy force of cooldowns, right? So I come up, and I wall off the Mei from the team. But the cart breaks. It's not even that good anyway. So what I should do is just be close to the Bonnie. That's basically it. Where's Bananas? Bananas is here. Everyone's fine. Everyone's position fine, other than my own. Good response. I like the Diva Bomb response to it. We turn around. So, me personally, I should just be like, I shouldn't have been that far forward. Yeah, but he also pins that he had shattered and left me his whole team to be shattered. That happens. I'm pretty sure like Bonnie's done it points, everyone's done it points. Let's talk about this next fight. So we can just take this corner and speed high noon. Like here, we should be like here, resting shield, and speed high noon around this corner to force them all round into this pot, and they separated. So while you pick like certain corners, you think about where they can hide, right? So if we speed high noon here, some people will go this way to hide, some people will go this way to hide. Probably Shaka go this way to try and flashbang Feather Harrow our backline. But even that split in itself is enough, so we should just be speed high nooning here. We high noon, we amp speed, Shaco dies, the Diva Bomb's just wasted. You can cancel this, Brussig. Like if you get like super walled off and you know you're not going to get routed, just cancel it, rather than hold it the entire time. So we're probably just going to win this fight. They have no way of winning. I freeze the Mei. I'm going to die here, aren't I? Oh, I get out. Get the Mei. So this is just a really long, drawn-out fight of winning. Nice, and we demake the Diva, which is big for next fight because I have Blizzard. That was a good response to the Blizzard. To the high noon was the Diva Bomb. I don't mind that. Right, look at our positioning. Good. This is good. This is good. They mong the wall. But I was just looking for a Reddit boop. I'm freezing the Ryan. Is this the fight we go old? Okay, so Body gets like double booped or booped, which is really bad from us. I'm over here right, gives Coalescence. Where's Bananas? Where is Bananas? Bananas was Reddit in last time I saw him. Where is he now? Where did he go? He's alive. I must spot the Bananas game. I want to talk something about Bananas a little bit about like our response to this. If the high noon fucks him, there's nothing you can do, right? See, and this is something that Bananas I want to talk about to you a little bit about, is having an idea where Ali is. I know. So the distance between. Oh, it's double booped. Nice. Okay, Bonnie gets frozen basically, so he can't move, and he gets booped, booped, and booped. But like this distance here is really bad. Like at Coalescence, every time a Coalescence comes off, your one job is to keep Ali alive. Either by taking aggro from him and just relying on Ali to hit you, and then, or like Ali can't do more in a Coalescence than Nade himself. Like obviously Banter can't eat anything. Like I can maybe ward it off, but I've used a ward aggressively. Like Ali needs to be like healed a little bit. Like, even if you get near him, he has enough healing to just get around a corner, but instead he gets focused by Coalescence and dies. Okay, it's just the fact we just like hard commit on everything. Oh, Blizzard, it's such a waste. It's such a bad Blizzard as well. I thought. So this is just a really bad Blizzard. I don't know. I thought it was winnable because I'm just tunneling the Rhine and not really paying attention to the fact that our main healer's dead. If Ali was alive, I'd do that Blizzard 9 times out of 10. But there's no point. So I just mong a Blizzard. Okay. How many we can test? How are we going to test? Either Diva Bomb or High Noon. If you Diva Bomb, they're going to Blizzard. See, like right here, if you DM here, you just eat it. So what's our response? Good amp for speed. Good counter High Noon. Good response. Just generally a good response to a Blizzard. So we sped out. We traded a kill, and we Diva Bombed. Diva Bomb to stop them from doing anything, so they can't follow up on it. I like that response. That's a good response from us. So we're 2 up. Big Sharon 3rd. Okay, so we stagger Baby Diva. Considering how close they were to the edge, that's not a bad stagger to be honest. So what they got to we have beat and their Diva Bomb. I don't agree with us going aggressive. I called it as well. I called to go aggressive. Oh, I called aggressive because Diva's in spawn, that's why. I think it might have been worth us making sure that we just played back on the open point at the back. I called it because there was no Diva, but we don't have no Blizzard and we don't have High Noon, so having no Diva is not as bad. Oh, God damn it. Surely the May okay, so I've got the May frozen in block. Right now, like, he's scared of Shatter or what? Like, walk forward. All of us should be walking, like, look at this, look at this, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Right, I know I'm in, right? I'm holding W and going forward, right? Like, I ain't scared, right? You'll see me, I land the wall. It's not bad, the May's walled off, and we're focusing the May. Their wall's not that great because our entire team gets around and he puts it down, he realises it's not good. So I get scared. But like here, right now, I call for commitment and Joe commits. Everyone should just be coming across and committing to me because it's going to be overtime. Like, I reckon Bonnie must think they have Shadow. Because right now, Bananas, Brusik and Ali should be like here. Even though maybe it's scary of getting booped, but it should be here and just coming across, and we get split. We split ourselves. Good beat. But we're still taking. We're having our own game. The two Divas and the May are having their own game. How did we lose this? Wait a minute. So we killed the May. We're up. They coalesce.
Nerf this.
10 seconds.
How do we lose this? Oh no, please don't tell me Ali dies here. Oh, we don't. So how do we lose this? Ryan's 1 on point, antied. Diva has remeked. I've had to, I think because I've taken a headshot. So split. But they're a May dead and a Rhine dead. So what goes on here? Brusik dies rather than trying to get out. That's unfortunate. We can't kill Shaco. That's it. If Shaco dies, we're in a so much better spot. Even the diva is asleep. Don't wake him up. Of course he wakes him up. But Bonnie has shatter, right? So we should just win. So Joe's coming back the long way. I'm coming back the other way. I'm just caught between a 3v1. What? Bonnie, just shatter. Just shatter. Even now, shatter now. What? As soon as he hears that high noon, insta shatter. Why not shatter? Okay, because that he gets booped to the side and that kills the baby diva who just came back and Anna. And it wins the fight. So, Jesus Christ, this is a. So okay, so let's go to this fight. Let's see how we win this fight. So this is just after the wall. Both mains have used all their cooldowns. Right. So arguably either the entire team comes this way, or can't leave me to die because we get the kill on the Mei here. Let's just kill the Mei and the diva. We're so split. When does Bonnie get shot? So Brussick dies. Brussick could have probably snuck out or got healed, but it's not the end of the world. He might have died to a damage or anyway. Shatter here. Shatter the Lucio. I don't understand why Bonnie just doesn't pull the trigger on these two. Or now. I suppose the fist is coming up. No. We were a little bit unlucky and hard done by that one. Coalescence really did nothing. We landed an anti on the Rhine. I couldn't hit an icicle on Shaco. If I hit an icicle on Shaco, like the third icicle on Shaco, we win that. That's upsetting, man. It's really annoying.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Okay, so we're going for a cheeky play again. So we're going for a cheeky way. We're looking for a wall between here and here. It's not a very long one, but the entire time they're going to walk and get sprung up by a Ryan. So I'll wall them off. McCree and Ryan are walled. 1, 2, 3. Only Moira's there. Oh, we all hard commit. Bonnie pins a wall. Shaco gets flashbanged. Both Ryan gets frozen. Bananas makes up the diva. See, now it should be just on Bananas, just a hard peel for Ali constantly. Oh, he does. Never mind. It's unlucky. Yeah, I don't think you really want to hear me chew. I don't think you hard through. You set the diva. You played low ground instead of high ground, didn't you? I think that's maybe the only problem that I had with it. Where did you start? I think you said that you were going to play low ground because you didn't want to play high ground. Yeah, so maybe this is a bit of an interesting one. When does the diva see you? I mean, Bananas is still there for you, so it's not actually that bad. Like, if the diva saw you super early and chased you, then that'd be bad. But I don't think it was that bad. I don't think you are just now an Anna with no nade, with diva on you. So G-Boy dies. How do we do really well here? Because look at all our health bars are low, and all they've lost is a McCree, which is a big chunk of damage. But we put a lot of damage on their Ryan shield. This is where they mess up because they try to dive a May because I'm low, but I still got block. Maybe they called out. What was I say? Maybe because you didn't get the anti off on anyone. I mean, you hit me with the nade, but it doesn't really save anyone. Yeah, I guess. Maybe you monked it. If you kept it for yourself, it would have had the same result, and you would have been alive. But Blood X just flies into everyone because he thinks I'm low. And that wall, what does that wall do? Not too much. I mean, if they started doing damage to Brussig right now, that wall would be good. But their wall doesn't do that much. And Body Shield is basically full. Well, the enemy Ryan Shield is just gone. So now I stop them from advancing because I'm scared of how low we are. It's not a good wall though. We look at May, look at Lucio. Brassic kills the thing, will be good. Alright, and let's just clean up at this point. Good beat, huge beat. Okay, so we recovered.
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating.
Okay. Quick go get a slice of my food in while I can.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Boosters engaged.
Oh, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So they're doing what they did to us by hiding in the corner because we've done it to them. Crap! I hit the button.
Ready for battle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
You should probably never go main anyway. Bonnie goes fine. Let's have a look how far we are away from Bonnie. This is just a really good wall, or?
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Because we need to be like, when we go through every choke point, we need to think about like, okay, can we get idled here? We're not too far. It's just a pretty good wall. This is our bad because we call. Oh my god! Just stop.
What can I do?
So. So we should have destroyed the wall. Right, we made the mistake. If we destroyed the wall, Ali can get an aid through and we just win. But we don't. I make the call to go around the wall because I got walled off instead of just destroying the wall. If we destroy the wall, we win. Well, not necessarily win, but Bonnie lives. Now it's just running away. I almost died in spawn. It's not bad, but they haven't got too much ult charge, so I'm not too upset. Let's talk about where they're positioned. Okay. Now, another reason why this push works so well, right, is because look at Tito, got a preset wall, right? No, can't wall through the wall because it just gets locked off. Like it just stops you going backwards. If you put a wall first, you could do it, but you can't put a wall directly through a wall. It doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, otherwise I would have done it. If I put the wall in first and block part of the doorway, and then Bonnie got walled, I can break my section of the wall to let him through. But no. So the reason we do this rotation, we go look like we're going left, and we rotate right, is to stop people like this. Because not to offend T2, but like you can't sit in a wall like this if it's so obvious where you are. Like if it is, like say when we're up here, I sat there waiting for the wall because I had no clue we're up here. But we all know he's there. We know that there's a good chance this is where he wants the wall, so we change the tempo to our own pace, and Tito has to react, and by the time he's reacted, I've got the first wall up. Shaco and Yaya had the game for a while. And their wall is defensive. Like, their wall is defensive to protect himself from, like, McCree damage or something. I don't know what this wall is. It doesn't wall off Bonnie. But their Ryan currently right now is a little bit walled. And where's Shaco? Shaco's stuck in a small angle. Lucio jumps into us. Gets anti. And that's just slowly winning. We wall off the May. Don't wall off the May. Okay, we got it. Right. Our position wasn't that bad this map, but I think Rialto was a really frustrating one. Rialto's the next map. That wasn't too bad from us. I was actually pretty win.
Welcome to reality.
Yeah, they had Bear Mine.
Ready for battle.
The four baddest this week are Reinhardt, McCree, Widowmaker, and Moira. So it's dive meta, baby. Well, I mean, people are going to try experiment with the double shield, but I don't think it's as strong right now. Or it's just so weak. If you played like dive tanks with like Hanzo, Farah. Okay, let's have a look at this.
One. Attackers incoming.
Right, let's have a look at the team.
Stop the payload.
Okay. Pharmacy's up there. The other clump falls there. They're really looking for a boop here. Really, like the pharmacy's a little bit gimmicky on this point. Like, if we get slowed here, if they had a Mei, if Shaco was on Mei instead of Hanzo, we can get really bogged down in this section, like scared to push through, and the Farah could farm ult charge. If the Farah plays bridge, like you can go for boops, but otherwise, like you just have a weaker comp. Like if we ever get into the open section, the Farah's got a swap. If the Farah takes a fight too early, he's got a swap because he'll die to McCree. And the Hands is just going to shoot shield. It's like immense shield pressure, but nothing else. So we get across bridge. Let's see the boop. There's the boop. Okay, almost gets me. But we're good. See the wall first. Let's see. This is good. Gets Ryan, and then I body block him. Okay. So Ryan's going to die. But see, I even look how close this is. Like he takes so he's frozen for like a good second before he gets melted. That's just chasing kills. Pressing bananas. Sam's 3. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We don't have to worry about positioning because we're not versus a main. Now we're versus a main. Let's have a go. Let's see what goes on here. So we have high noon. I don't know. May's alright. It wasn't the best today. It's okay. I didn't hit as many icicles. I was a bit like, if you see how like slow I build ult charge this map particularly, I was really frustrated. Shaco, Yaya, Nemesis, T2 have all played before. Blood Axe was like a master player, and then like he's now like 4-2, and I've never seen Nizera before. So again, we're all the man off. He has no shield. I drop it because we're still high nooning. Good ball from them, but we get the point. So let's just clean up. So that was really good. But they did have a Mongi comp and then swap the Mongi comp. So there. Dragon, I jump into, take some ult charge. Because I realise I'm building Blizzard really slow. I'm not hitting my icicles. I should have Blizzard right now. Okay, so how do we... so what... Wait, where... Huh? What? Okay. Brassic gets caught out. We walled off, I get pinned, I should have ice blocked, and then we nano. So it's just sort of a waste at this point. It's kind of close. We waste nano and shatter. Which is unfortunate, but we still have plenty of ults. We have Blizzard, we have High Noon, we have Beat, we have Diva Bomb, we have so much. Yeah, Shaco is absolute one, Jesus Christ. And they use Coalescence and Beat. No Coalescence. Okay, so what do we got? What's our plan here? We should just Diva Bomb this corner right now. But you see, like, how like I was on May the entire map. What's it called? I say, like, I've been May the entire map and T2's already got his ult. Okay, they won that fight, like, pretty convincingly while focusing the tanks, but I just haven't been hitting icicles. I've been landing walls, but haven't been hitting icicles. So I need to just. That's just. I knew I wasn't playing well today. So now I'm trying to. What did Brussick flashback here? Because this is important. Right, no. Because our game plan should just be to launch this Diva Bomb as soon as we turn the corner. And do it like a diagonal one that goes over here and then just lands like somewhere like here. Good, we do Diva Bomb. But they're pretty smart and they just aggress forward. And Bonnie gets shattered. Right, not just Bonnie, there's a lot of factors going on. So now, like that, they've turned their ult economy around. They've gone from having no ults to having 1, 2, 3 ults that can win fights. We just use Diva Bomb, so we need to get good Blizzard or a good High Noon off here. So I should be looking for Blizzard right now. Diva's up top, so I see an opportunity to Blizzard. They counter Blizzard. This is Shaco. This is like the problem we need to look out for. So he literally just. Why did he not just swing here? Okay, does well. Good beat. Okay, so right now, we lost our main healer, and they've lost no one. We're about to lose Shaco. We should just die here. We beat it, but I didn't get it, and half their team is frozen. Brussick's being DM'd, but for some reason it didn't work. Okay, so it should be fine because we've killed 2, including the main tank, and we've used beat. Oh, they coalesce. What the hell happens here? Not really our fault. Like, we just need to like watch out for him. Like, if we see he's not behind shield, we have to call him out. Pretty sure that's Ali's face in real life when that happened. So, we go up 2, including a main tank. Maybe that beat was a little bit early, but we count 2, including a main tank. I'm not upset with this. Alright. What happens here? Oh. I was a little bit too aggro. I think when you become the solo healer, when you become the solo healer, I reckon you should play like a little bit more defensive because you go in and you get sucked up by the Moira and just finished off. I think that kind of costs us the fight a little bit. Like if you have like amp here, like amp heals or whatever, we probably have a chance of living. Instead of just cleaning stuff up, I think. Because it's just it's 2 supports and a diva versus 4 of us or 5 of us. But I think you go a little bit too aggro. That's unfortunate. They use both their DPS ults though. They use both their DPS ults and a Moira coalescence, a late one. But I think we're getting quite frustrated here. It happens. Like you might make mistakes. I just think that as soon as you become solo healer, you play like ultra defensive, like play your life, and then just look to heal people. Because like look what you like. Think about what you did on Blizzard World when Ali died. You played so defensive, like that was it. Or, like we played ultra defensive, to hunker down, and we won. And the thing is, why we played aggro is because we got 2 picks, but we still need to play slow because we don't have any heals. Like if we sat on point with like the Ryan Shield and thingamabobby. Okay. But this is it. This is like you're talking about space. We have to think about every time you go through a doorway, what happens if Bonnie gets walled off. Now, the ultra smart play, well, the normal play would be closer to him. Bonnie goes through the corner first. No one's even close. But Ali's about to make the ultra smart play. What we should have done is sent Bonnie out that door and just to jump down. If Bonnie's out this door and jumps down and we all take this alleyway, should be good. He gets flashbang from like Shaco's positioning is so weird. I'd argue it's so bad that it works. Yeah, but like we could have like Yeah, but we need to think like we need to be smart when going from all doorways. This Bonnie is at fault here, but also we're all a little bit at fault here. Like you were just recovering and Bonnie just goes through. Like he just goes through like he's like nothing. When we just go through, we should be thinking about okay, where's the May? Now what we should have done, this time we destroy the wall instead of rotating. If we rotate, we live here. But you see what I mean? Shaco's positioning is so weird. He's playing low ground on cart by himself. Oh, the obvious one is to break the wall or sit by him in the first place. And he lands the flashbang. If he didn't land the flashbang, he probably lives. And then we lose. That was good. It sounds really dumb, but getting across the bridge can be kind of hard. The way Ali and everyone is like together is really, really good. We know he's set up for the same play, so we don't play the game. Here he goes again, look at him. Look at this man. This man is always on the flank constantly. But our plan should be speed high noon. We actually nano high noon, which is even better. I don't know where the diva was in that series. The Maywall was not great enough, not good enough really, like to stop the nano. And the diva's here. Well, this guy here, he's just gets bananas and gets Joe as well. Okay, we should be good though. They pop a blizzard. This blizzard's not good because Ali has slept the May. Yeah, I would have committed this one myself personally. After losing 2, a 4v6 is a little bit much, but then I've fucking been launching them all over the place. So I can't really say too much. Right, so I get a Moira. So it's all just this fight's just all clean up now. Ali's still scared of Shaco because he's like Shaco's still behind. Alright, to Lucio spam across the map. That's fine, they're all dealing with the... I told Bonnie, don't be afraid to shatter here. Good. Worth, 100% worth. Just get the point. Especially with me not there. Is it ult heavy? We use Shatter and High Noon, but we have Blizzard, so it shouldn't make too much difference. I don't both support ults. Nice sleep rally. So we're looking for a Blizzard this fight. So they wall off, and then we get a defensive wall. Put my Blizzard down. Ryan tries to throw, Shatter gets frozen. Throw it up. Let me get stabilize. We get Brassic. Shaco tries to kill everyone. That Brassic pick is really annoying though. Not his fault, but it's really annoying. Our target focus is not really there today. Good wall. See, this is what we did right, and this is something that we need to keep practicing. It was a really fast landing, by the way. This is something that we need to practice. We talked about this in the party before the scrim ended. It was about calling aside, and Ali called aside this fight. It was really, really smart. Said to go left. So we got walled. And you said go left. That's smart. And good amp by bananas. That's what we need to start doing more of. Except I get caught out, I think, by flanking Shaco. So I'm trying to freeze the May, and then Shaco. Yep. 7 minutes to go. Well, poor Bonnie is just dead. Right, we need to regroup. Yeah, you can take that back to the nano, but that was really good. Again, like, our position is not that bad at the moment. Yeah, speed high noon, we have Diva Bomb, so we just look for a Diva Bomb to the back, especially after using Blizzard. Good, and we should just... Response should be usual DM, and then Diva Bomb this shit. Oh, Shaco's gonna die. Surely, yeah. Right, just look after Ali.
Time to raise my this.
Oh, I had to stay calm for the diva bomb. But we beat and clean up. This is fine. See, this here, this is all fine. You're talking about positioning. This so far, Ali, your position has been fine. Because like even right now in this situation, like look, if you get called back here, this is bad because you get killed by Lucio and Thing Bobby. But right now you're behind a Ryan. It's all good. Still by the Lucio. Still by the Ryan. Still by the Lucio. Off to the side. This is where the wish we gotta watch out because if like a Doomfist comes off spawn or whatever and kills you, this is just on you. Spying you in the middle of the team. Just clean up at this point. Okay.
Zero to 3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers.
Okay, so we got Widowmaker and the Brig instead of Lucio. So with Lucio, obviously we have no control over when we take our fights, but we're setting this as that's okay on defense. That's not too bad. We have more damage in the neutral. Like if he's swinging, he does 62 DPS. Lucio just does not do that much damage versus the Diva and the Rhine. And the Widowmaker in the back is like free shooting. See, I think this is kind of risky even from Ali. Like this is. If you're playing so far back from the flank, I guess we said we watch out for the flank. We'll have an entire fight just dedicated to this flank. This flank was amazing. So we're playing neutral. See, this is where like I reckon if you play here, you'd know. Like I'd reckon like instead of playing here, because right here you're now like AFK. Right? Like this is too far back. This is fine if you're playing dive, but you're playing like a goatsy comp, and I don't like playing for this far back because it's not even that good a wall. Like for us, like say if you were here, you could run this way, you could run that way, it doesn't make a difference. We're playing so safe from Shaco that it just doesn't work out. Brassic can play there, that's fine. If he gets walled off, it makes no big deal because he can see bottom right, bottom left, you can see this way. But I think you play this flower pot. Well, I'll say. No, honestly, Sylvia, not a clue. But it's because we were scared of Shaco flanking. So there's like no way he goes all the way on this lane to do it. Right. But I think the actual play is to play flower pot because you can crouch because Anna's hitbox is so small when she crouches. You can play behind here and do what you have to do. But right now we're an Anna down essentially. Luckily my wall's better and Brassic has a headshot. Look at him! Look at him! Okay, so we killed the Ryan. Brassic gets 2. And this is where they come. But watch this because in all its glory. Right, watch it. Ready? This man. This is the mind of a Frenchman. Who doesn't have much brain, but has a lot of aim. And he's like, I'm on it. Dun 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 dun. Casually kill bananas on the way out. Da 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 da. Prash like, nope, I'm out of there. He literally murdered his entire team. Like the Diva's not there to DM any of the freezing going on. Like I don't know. You could probably hit like a nade from here, like against the wall, but like it's so easy to DM because it's so slow. He thinks he's safe, but in Shaco's eyes, his mission's complete. He's got his target. He almost teammates better here, to be fair. So reposition. Brassic's doing really well over there right now. Nice, gets another kill, so now we push. I think we mess up here somehow. See, this is it, like, we've pushed with Ali out without Ali being in position. So this is on us again. So we're pushing the advantage, which is fine. But not from where Ali is right now currently. Ali's coming off spawn. I think he's calling that we have no Ana. So we should be backing up. We need to be careful. Even now, right now, we are too far out in front of Ali. Look at Bolly's health. He's just about getting to heals. If Joe or Bananas takes any damage, he's just not getting healed. Joe eats the nade. Big slam. But Bolly's probably going to die. Where? Because Ali can't actually efficiently heal this man. This guy? Oh no, he gets 2 kills. Yeah, Bolly does die, I knew it. It's fine, we win the fight. And we saw Shaco like on the info sites, so we'll come to make sure, you know, get his head hurt. This is how much the man was hated. 4 people were like, no, we're going for this. Nice, Bressic gets a pick off spawn, that's just staggers him really well. So we've done so well so far, other than like Ana positioning. Even here, this far pot better. Get. We're so far up because we got a pick. Bunny gets walled. Doesn't count a pin in time. Woody's Bunny, good ball. I think I tried to turn this fight around with a blizzard. So I get a blizzard off. I get a freeze on both tanks and the Lucio. And because we rallied, I thought this is why I blizzard. But Ali dies. What does Ali die to? Yeah, we go in because the mayor died off spawn to Bressic. See, look at the mayor, he's coming across the bridge now, he's not even there. But then, ironically, the mayor gets him killed. Here. You're backing up. Okay, you're in, but you're too far away at this point. I think if you play here, you can play super close to the angle. These, on first point defense, when we're playing this specific choke, I mean, it doesn't have all the advantages, right? Like I said, the secret to beat this choke always is to go stairs. I don't know why I'm telling you this because we like to play this choke all the time, but it's to go stairs, come up here, and come out here. It's really hard to get a main wall up onto the high ground, and you have all this high ground where someone like this would be AFK. But this box and these flower pots are like your saviour when playing Ana. You can crouch behind them. You can even shoot through them. Like you can shoot through the bush, and like you were just really good. And obviously because you can see through walls, so you can heal people through the flower pots, and it's really hard to see where they're coming from if you're scope shots. But okay, it's a 4v6, but literally half their team is frozen, so we might be good still. We focus Ryan. That ice wall is really nice. Wow, the ice wall just saved them. And we focus Shaco. You should just focus the tanks and. Oh, unfortunate. We could have killed both tanks even through the car lessons if we focused the right targets. Bad target focus. Ali's positioning was questionable, and Buddy got walled off. So they're high nooning. So see again every time this is their tell. So Tito's tell, and it's always like ice wall into blizzard. Always ice wall into blizzard, which is good for us because that's just it's not the smartest thing. Like unless he gets really smart, right, and watches this, or he maybe doesn't watch this and just understands that he can put the wall up and then not and then forces DM from banter and then he can blizzard afterwards. That's how the mind game comes from making a habit. Nice nano, keeps Bonnie alive. He's being unfrozen because he's a line of sight. Sleeping on the May, big. Where's Bananas here? Bananas got isolated by the high end. It's not really his fault. Bananas needs to get in there to try to help Ali. Ali's just fucked it. This is like a Brazzers moment. Okay, he slapped one demon, but then he's got this one and this one. So this is like a Brazzers moment. He's just dead. They slab Joe. Wait, hello? No way Ali lives here. Ali should just be dead to rights. Picks up the mini, that's it. Right, so he knows. It's frozen a little bit. That's a headshot. That's a headshot. So he's under health. Picks up 75. Shoot him. Shoot him. Stop DMing him. You've literally gone past your sleeping target. Good boot from Bananas. I tried to headshot him. No way Ali gets out. Well done, Ali. Yeah, man. When 3 people are staring at you and you're stuck in a corner, oh, poor grandma gets fucking, you know, ruined. Let's turn up speed a little bit. Let's watch it. So, something could go wrong. What could still go wrong here? Diva Bomb. They have Beat's really gonna. Beat should just win them the point and shatter. We need to land a big shatter. That's it. I'm so lucky. Joe was remaking.
This will only hurt for you.
Well lucky. Joe had mech. Bonnie would live. Bonnie doesn't live. Gets frozen. Dies. I killed the May, but I had like a bunch of people come in there and kill me. How could we win that fight? Landing a big shatter, really? They just have a lot. They're coming in with a lot. They had a lot of ults. Okay. This is where, like, I knew Shaco'd be here. I just knew it. I even tried to bait flashbang by ice blocking. Good. That was so satisfying. Actually learned how to use an icicle. Now I know they got Baby Diva, so I think we take an early fight here. So even though Shaco's not back, well, Shaco is coming back. Shaco's basically back at this point. Anytime there's a Baby Diva and you have Blizzard, just use it. Don't think about it, just use it. Like, it's just worth it. Like, you don't have to, like, even if the Diva's not the greatest Diva player in the world, going for big Blizzards is fine, but you can't build any Blizzard back yourself. If you still clean up all 6, people will still get 6 players worth of ultimate charge. But as a Mei player, any damage you do to the targets that after the Blizzard get you ult charge back. So solo Blizzard in this Ryan and cleaning up kills is just always worth it. Always, 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 always. So if we chase these kills, it's definitely worth it. We chase pretty well. Tito dies. So that's another stagger, that's 15 seconds. You have 10-second respawn plus 5 seconds to get back in position. Shaco dies, another 15 seconds. So we're pushing up, we're frustrated. Like, we want them to, they do smart, they back up. I don't know how that ice wall doesn't get anyone, but it doesn't. So now we need to back up. So look at this position between us and Bonnie. Again, that we're too far. This is a good example of thing for me. So we're continuing the staggers. Here's a triple. Right. Wait, does he shatter my wall? I don't know how he doesn't slam Banter here. Because obviously he's going for Joe. Let's see what he slams. Oh, okay, slams all. But you know what's all about distance? Look at this. Look. Here and here. Bonnie's still in. So this entire fight, like, if we're going to get walled off, we might as well get walled off together. I don't know where Joe is. Okay, where's Brussick? Brussick's up here. Okay, Brussick's done his own thing. Right, whatever. But look at the distance. Like, I'm still in here with him. I'm still in here with him. I'm still in here with him. Even when I turn around, I'm still here. And I almost mess up. But at this point, we're too far away from him. Joe needs to start DMing through the walls if he can. Super important. So this is where so we nano. You get the beat off too. We high noon.
Draw. It's
Wasn't charged enough on Shaka to kill him, and the rest of them just hit the shield or the May block. So we high noon, but it wasn't held long enough, and Bolly's now frozen. Oh, half our team is frozen. I'm trying to freeze the May here. Get two. We get two in Figma. That's pretty big. If I played my life better there, we probably win that. I just didn't think we won it. No, we didn't. We would have lost anyway. Never mind. Even though I played my life. It was a huge shatter, but there's no follow up because the high noon just too long before they got the shield and stuff up. Okay. So we have Blizzard and we have High Noon. Yeah, the beat was fine. The beat was definitely fine. Like, especially in that situation, like if you beat and like there's people down on the ground, like who's gonna do the damage? Like who did the damage to Bonnie in that fight? No one. See, the thing is, Bananas, I disagree with you. I agree it's the one thing you should be beating for. Or Shatter. But it's hard to know when, right? Right, in pure meta comps, the times you should beat, right? Is if people are sleeping or shattered. Or if we're high nooning or diva bombing. If we high noon / diva bomb and you beat, it's a good thing. Because the high noon stops people from swinging or whatever, and they have to play like a certain way. Yeah, I know, but this is why this is on you to like notice some of the other things going on. Like Brussick high noon there. The reason why that beat was really, the reason why that beat was so good, or would have been good, is because Brussick was high nooning. Yeah, that's not bad too. Like beat is sort of like kind of like its own thing. Like at the moment, there's no real direct answer to it. You obviously don't. The only things you don't want to save it for, particularly, is diva bomb and high noon. But at the same time, you can use it for both of them too at the same time. Like, it's just riskier using it for diva bomb and high noon. You know what I mean? Like, I think it was good. Like you said, their people were shattered. Also, we had a high noon going. Even if their whole team wasn't shattered, like if Brussick is high noon and the only people that can do damage is the McCree and the May and like Lucio, and like with on a nano Bonnie, he's just not going to die with beat. Bonnie gets walled. Let's have a look at our positioning. Why does Bonnie get walled here? Ah, look. Look. Yeah. Right. Big gap at the moment, but it's getting smaller. What happens when the gap? See here. Not too bad because these people are on high ground. I think Ali here right now. You should be like close to this pillar. Either on the stairs up here with these lot, or close to the pillar. I think this is just not good because you're away from your Lucio. You're not near the Rhine. Like, I think the call to go high ground was Bananas is not a bad one. I think Bananas or Banner or Brussick, one of them three is called to go high ground. I wanted to play low ground because I basically just have to follow wherever Rhine goes. Yeah, but like, so right now, like, you're just sort of just AFK. We can rotate, but because the rotation can be really slow because Banana is up there and not with you. It's not too bad. We do all right. See, like, and the entire time I'm focusing May. This is my one job. Make sure that May can't play the game.
60 seconds.
Now I can get back on the Ryan.
Time to raise my APM.
They use beat, so then we just need to kite. Really, I die as I use Blizzard. I have a diva in my face. I shouldn't Blizzard here. This is just bad for me. I shouldn't even Blizzard because at best I get it eaten, at worst I die. I died with it instead. I knew it was wrong. I was just not. I wasn't on my game today. So now we lost May, and it's sort of all over at that point. Really, it's just dive cart. Try to stick in, but should just die in the cart. Bananas is doing a good job though. No, Bananas. That's kind of on me. I don't know what I was thinking. Probably I wasn't. Sweet speed. How you doing? I dropped my wall early, and luckily Joe reacts in time. I don't know why I dropped my wall either. Big flashbang. Well, there's my HP bar disappeared. Right, good response onto Bonnie. Big slam. Big good count slam. Good sleep. Immediately woken up by Bananas, of course. And then Blizzard. Okay, I was close. I think if we left the Rhino asleep there, we'd probably win, but Bananas already shooting him.
60 seconds remaining.
Because Ali could focus on healing rather than DPS and the Rhino got back up. I'll wall up, it's not good.
Is approaching its destination.
Let's have a look at Ali's position here. Right, so they D-bomb, which separates us. Unfortunately. Oh. I got booped by the Lucio, and that killed me. I had ice block as well. Again, that's just another idiotic moment. I should just ice block. So this is just separation from the Diva Bomb. This is the fight that you. How many you lose? What do you mean? Yeah, we lost both crowns of King of the Hill. We just. Like we the first play we lost first fight. Like we would have won if we won first fight on that Koth. We just win because it's just the way Koth works. The second map was just really bad. I mean, we played Pharaoh right. I played Doomfist and we didn't play right. I think even like the supports we never played the front supports. The way they were playing, we could have had Nano instead of Lucio. We weren't exactly going to get a boop off against their comp. So we had like no healing, we had no damage, and just we didn't play. We couldn't have any point presence. Because we just wanted to try something else. Because you know, we can play meta a lot, but like I said, if hero bans coming or whatever and the meta changes, we're in trouble, aren't we? Like, it's good. Like I want to have like a second comp that we can rely on. At the moment, it's dive. Our dive. When we play dive, and we actually like on fire and also this, we play pretty well. But I like having Tarnis for dive. Okay. Okay. I think it's frozen. Shot in the head. Just Diva Bomb might bring it back. Nah, we're just gonna lose this fight, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, we just lose this fight. So that's not good. They have 12 more seconds than us. Not a big deal on this map, but
3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Think you can keep up with me?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
After this, guys, I'm going to finish my food first before doing any more maps. So I'll probably turn the stream off for a little bit. Smart wall. We no way we expected it. We should be scouting, but we didn't. So lucky. We should have scouted. Why we didn't? That's our punishment for it. Shout. So they've already taken half our time by just going for a cheeky finish spawn, and at worst, we basically get the payload to the same point anyway. We get the payload to here before they can recontest. Always, spawn camp's always good in this map. Good wall, good wall. Both walls are pretty good. Hang on. Nope, they're all. Never mind. They're lying. Their wall turns out to be not good. We'd like sick. Let's have a look at the positioning from Ali here. Okay, he's in there. That's like I like that. Oh yeah, you were so quiet, Brassic. Your mic was so quiet today. If you said it, I apologise. Let's have a look at our team coming across the bridge. Good. We're close to Bonnie. We're close to Bonnie. See, right? This look perfect. This is what we need to do, like consistently, more often. This is so good. But here, even if you get walled off, see, everyone survives. I mean, you could argue it all could be slightly better, but like me, Banner, and Brassic are all in front of Bonnie. You know what I mean? Like, so we're doing fine. Ali goes for an anti, I'm guessing. Joe takes a pin. Okay. So Joe gets pinned, but I think we're all bullying Ryan right now. Could be wrong. Oh no, we're bullying May, because May was out of position. So we're all bullying May. We sustained. Okay, nice. This is something we did well. Is that we sustained. Like we know they got out. The team got out on about. So we relaxed, got healed up, and then started pushing again. So we healed up, and now we go. We have all again. Sheko being Sheko. Good wall. I'm gonna die. Big anti, huge anti, let's go. Okay. Okay. So let's look at their ults and look at our ults. So we know good. This is the most important, like the biggest secret to winning overtime fights is pressing ultimates first. I know it sounds kind of basic and simple, but if you never get the enemy time to react to like what you're doing, especially in overtime, people start panicking. So I like the nano. Even though they're a little bit far away, they can disengage. Bonnie does well here. Nice E by Joe. Bonnie's getting fan hammered in this corner right now. Good. Okay, we got him. Well done. So results first. So let's get positioning triangles. Randy, where are you positioned? Let's have a look. Okay, they're coming low ground. Again, this is final. This map you seem to have done pretty well. You're pretty close. See, now it's quite a long distance. Like, have you realised you keep backing up? Like when they pushed him, like you pushed in, your natural response is to walk backwards. And the problem with walking, like maybe like you looking at when you look for a flank. But you know they're going to come in fast because they want to try and win this fight as fast as possible. In my opinion, like they're going to take an overtime fight fast. So again, like you need to like stay a little bit closer. If you were in here, it wouldn't make much of a difference. I say even right in this situation, right? Say you got shattered. So far, very little you've done is like help the team. Like you couldn't have done after a shatter. Other than this anti. This anti's nice. But the Diva Bomb would have done the same thing. They all have to use all their cooldowns for Diva Bomb. So, we Blizzard because I'm scared of losing this map. What? That one? I dare to say, like, this is just something, like, personally, try to be careful of and bear it all in mind that when they start pushing, how far you push back. Even you playing here is not that bad, but you'll be careful for boots. But see, like, you're walking backwards, Ryan's walking forwards, and with the speed boost, that's the difference. That's big. In the end, it actually kind of works out because it saves you from being shattered, but I think Bananas has it covered, actually. Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe Bonnie dies. So you not being close might have actually just saved it, but we'll see. I might not need to use this. I mean, this is how you die. Are you trying to use the pole? Let's have a look from your perspective. That's it. That's how you die to that one. So they get 2 back, but they are just frozen. So now it's just playing our life. Ali's alive, but Blood Axe is on him. Blood Axe has lost him completely. Oh my god, okay, this might be the reason we win. Poor Blood Axe. Bless him. So we've lost Lucio, which is quite big. Okay. Ali is in the old tube. Like so hard he doesn't know what year it is. He's wait, just look at you and he doesn't actually know where you've gone for a very long period of time. Okay. I don't mind the nano. Although I'd argue without Lucio you probably nano someone else. But like probably the Diva. We almost lose this. Somehow we get the Moira. Get the Diva. Brussick killing Shackle Hospital. So literally because Bananas and Brussick died first, it actually was like a small saviour because that means like if you died first, you wouldn't be back in time. Well, because Bananas died first with Brussick and Bananas come back at the right time to kill Shackle, but Shackle literally just kills me and Bonnie and Carl. I don't know how Bonnie lives here. Like cling on like to a hope and a prayer, I'm telling you. They just start contesting the cart one by one rather than regrouping as a 6. Like T2 shouldn't touch, the Ryan shouldn't touch. They should just regroup as a 6. Like we do. We regroup as a 6 here. So we should just high noon, I reckon. Ready? Nice. Big wall. You get the Ryan because he gets frozen. Brussick dies and Banter dies, but I think, how do we not lose this? So Brussick dies, Banter dies. Did I get out? Did I get out? I do get out. Wow. Okay, that's lucky for me. I'm trying so hard. That nade was big. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 5 with Baby Diva, I guess. Well done. Well done, Ali and Bananas keeping me alive there. Ali being bullied by T2. Good slam. That's just the clean up. He doesn't have enough bullets to fan the hammer me, the crit. I blizzarded them because they said they had shatter. He does not have shatter, but we found out. Okay. Okay, so it's really scrappy, but doing alright so far. Positioning's fine. We're just clinging on with a bit of a wing and a prayer. Lots of mistakes from them, like they're pushing Anna. Big sleep. Screaming at this guy, like we're coming for like a mass execution. Nice. Good counter pin by Ronnie. But I can freeze there, Ryan. Good. And T2. Wall T2. Drop my wall. Kill him. Right, that's going for the Anna. Everyone's alive. Everyone gets slammed uppercuts. Shaco dies. Everyone dies. No, I don't think so. No, you don't think you did by pushing the Anna. Nothing wrong with that. They staggered, they came out one by one.
Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
这样可以挡住他们。
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Yeah, but I think he did push the bait.
Join me.
5, 4, 3,
Okay.
1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
All bad.
Remaining.
That wall a lot better. My Bonnie gets out. That's it.
Time to raise my APM.
Throwing pins. Bonnie pins. Okay. Just have a look at your position. Oh, it's phenomenal. Yeah.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, second fight. Okay. Have a look. Banana's position was fine. He's being bullied a little bit by Diva, but the entire time he's had line of sight on Bonnie. Big with fire strike notice. Bonnie forgets his 2 DPS on the field and dies. May's dead though, so maybe if you can keep me alive at this point, you should sort of just win. Ryan's 1.
No.
Joe's doing a good job. Joe needs to be healed though. I like it. Doing pretty well there. Round 1. Trades weren't too bad. I don't know. What? We're going for like a play?
No.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. You're talking about making a play, right? So we should just die and get out.
Power forward shield.
Okay. So I'm gonna finish this map and then finish my food because otherwise it's gonna go rock cold. Wait, they high noon and just
冻住，不许走。
wait. Oh, right. This is what you meant. This sounds like my people need me shit. Oh, you're lucky to get away with your life. Well, spotted by Shaco, to be fair.
冻住，不许走。
I'm gonna 1 up, so do we win this? And Blizzard. So we're 1 up and Blizzard. I don't even want to know where Ali died, I'm gonna be honest. Probably somewhere like way back. Okay, this is where Ali died. Ali died here. Okay, fair enough. I suppose he took Shaco out of the fight, I guess. Okay. So they diva bomb, we diva bomb. This is all these diva bombs get way more scary. Like, wait, did Brussick die next to me? I think he died next to me, which is unfortunate. No, his screen came from somewhere else. But I think so far, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like our position in this map is that bad. I mean, that's because they just turn around and look at you. Coalesced. Peaked and died. We blizzard. Ryan's anti, so Ryan's definitely just dead. Brussick dies somewhere. I don't know where he dies. Okay, let's have a look at this. So we nano Bonnie. Walled. That's okay. Bananas' position well enough just to get around the wall. There's another blizzard. It's another fucking blizzard. I will just say bananas. My body dies, that's unfortunate. That's unlucky actually. Wait, we beat? Okay, we beat. And then we kill Shaco, so it's still on. If Joe can get a mech back. Oh, there's a slam. And then they beat later. Okay. Were those soldiers not to pick? Okay, yeah, okay. I want to know where you died. I do want to know. I'm kind of curious. No, this is after the diva bomb. This is pre-diva bomb. Right, where are you? Currently you're here. I think your shoulder. I don't know, maybe that's kind of unlucky. Oh, yeah, let's look at it from your perspective. I think that's actually genuinely unlucky. Like, crap, I can't go back that way. Yeah, that's unlucky. That's actually unlucky. So I was like, maybe your shoulder's out, but that's just really unlucky to be honest. No blizzard. Hey, regroup. This is almost on as well. We killed the May and the beat, and we get the second DPS. That's just clean up. We were going to drop early, but Bananas was late. So we're going to drop on behind them, and I think we just dropped straight on Shaco. So again, like, Shaco should be like here. But Shaco's not, Shaco's here. So we see Shaco, and poor Shaco just gets jumped on by like 20 people. And then we kill little Blood Axe, try to peel for him, and just win the 4v6 on cart. No rotation by us. Right, I really want to look at Koth, right? Because King of the Hills are the ones we lost, right? And they're the ones I want to look at the most, but I need to eat my food. So it's already going cold. So I'm going to end the stream now. And then I might come back to it later. If I do, I'll let you know on like... you're all in the... All everyone here is at the moment in the team. So I can let you know on Twitter. Or I'll do it another time. Alright, bananas. That's it. Good night, mate. We'll see. Everyone else, I might stream again. If not, we'll see.